Hello folks, welcome to the last and third video of calculating pi on pi day. And yeah, happy pi day. So we're going to use probability to approximate the value of pi, and pencils, matchsticks, the white paper, the ruler, and the calculator. These are all the things that I want to approximate the value of pi. So I'll tell you what the method is, but don't ask me why or how this works out. There's a lot of mathematics and probability involved in it. Maybe I'm not the right person to tell you how it works, but I can show you how it goes. Okay, so this is a very simple experiment. All I have to do is take some matchsticks, find out the length of the matchstick. Then I'll draw vertical lines on the sheet, which the spacing, so that the spacing between the sheets is greater than the length of this matchstick, right? That's the step one. And step two is very simple. All I have to do is drop these matchsticks randomly on the paper. So it's step two. Step three is me counting all the matchsticks that have crossed a line, and then using the number of matchsticks that have crossed the lines. That we have a very simple mathematical operational formula. We have a very simple formula that can give us an approximate value of pi. So let's see what will happen. So let me first measure the length of the matchstick. So it's around 4 centimeters. So I'll draw lines that have at least maybe 5 centimeters of space between them. Okay, now I have the lines. I have drawn the lines. I think you're able to see the last one also. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Now I have 31 matchsticks. So we will see how this experiment goes. So we have lines here. The space between these lines is around 5 centimeters, and the length of the matchstick is around 4 centimeters. So I think this should work. So what I'll do is I'll try to drop these matches randomly on this sheet. Right, that's the first step. So yeah. So now I'm going to see how many matches have crossed a line. Right. Okay. So let's start counting from the left. So that's 1. So that's 1. I think these two have also crossed 2. Then I think so we have 3 and 4 here, right? These two have crossed, but I won't be able to pick them, so I'll leave them there. So we have 5 in total. So 1, 2, 3, and then 5, and then I think this has crossed 6, and then we have 3 here that have crossed, so 9. There's 1 here, that's 10, and I think this one here 11. So okay, so all is good for now. So we have okay, so we're going to use a simple formula. So now that we have everything that we want from the experiment, we're going to use a simple formula. So we have the distance between the lines, let's call it D, is equals to 5 centimeters, and the length of each matchstick, let's call it L, is equals to 4 centimeters. The number of total drop matchsticks, right? So let's call it NT, 31, and the number of matches that are crossing the lines, right? Let's call it NC. NC, that's equal to 11. Okay, so now let's calculate the value of pi. So according to this experiment, the value of pi is approximately equal to 2 times the length of the matchstick, so that's 4, into the number of matchsticks that are dropped, it's 31, by the distance between the lines, so it's 5 times the number of matchsticks that have crossed a line, that's 11. Use a calculator. So we have 2 times 4 times 31, so it's 248 divided by 5 times 11 is 55. So that's 4.5. Hmm. 4.5 is not bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not that bad. Uh, so the usual approximation for pi is 3.14. Let's see how much off we are with respect to that. That's 4.5 minus 3.14. It's 1.36 divided by 3.14. So we are we are off by a lot. So that's 43%. 43% off, which is very bad. But yeah, yeah, that's how experimenting goes. Like sometimes you get good results, sometimes you get bad results. Anyways, see you on the other side. Hello, folks. Welcome to the other side. So what I did off camera is so I've ran a couple of experiments with 10 matchsticks. 31 matchsticks was much. So I ran a couple of experiments with 10 matchsticks and then recorded the results and tried to get a somewhat decent approximation of pi. So here they are. So we got some really high values of pi, like 4, and really low values of pi, like 2.286. But then I think overall the result of the experiment was not bad. So that's the overall average, 3.204. So the usual approximation of pi is 3.14, and in the experiment we got a value of 3.204. So I think this is a really good approximation. So that wraps up the calculating pi on Pi Day. Happy Pi Day.